Oi, lads.
Yeah, Jarsyl and Crucias will be gone soon, man. They'll be gone soon. When? The end of summer, man. End of summer. Next set, I think, right? Or the one next standard set, anyway. Sad, dude. A changing of the guard will be taking place. A changing of the damn guard. Finally? What do you mean, finally, man? It's a sad day, dude. It's a sad day. Don't say finally. Do you believe in the JUND, chat? Do you know what? Honestly, I believe in it so much that I'm actually going to pre-favourite it. And I know that this is going to slap. It's a rare pre-favourite. It's not possible that this doesn't go crazy. It's not possible. No opponent will have a better deck than us. And they'll have to be big brain to even have an equivalent deck. Stop crying about Reprieve. I'm not crying, you socially inept. I'm on a Magic the Gathering streaming, talking about the game we just played. All I said was that Reprieve is good. I'm not crying, I'm being honest. Do you know, if I was playing their deck, I'd have Reprieve in my deck too. Because I think it's good. I'm just discussing the thing that's on the screen that you're watching. When was the last time you talked to a fucking human being? You think this is somebody crying? You're insane, man. Absolutely insane. Talking to you doesn't count. I would say it counts. I'm willing to say that it counts. Alright, opponent. It's us, but more all in. Significantly more all in. How do you feel about the heist mechanic? I think it's very fun, man. It's very fun. Makes every game different, right? And it lets you not play main deck removal, which is goated. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. You simply steal the opponent's removal if and when required. Like now, I would like to kill the opponent's Magda. I simply create a removal spell out of thin air. It's a beautiful thing, chat. It's a beautiful thing. My opponent can play bad removal spells, and they can have them stuck in their hand. I just simply... I magic them when I need them. It's absolutely fucking great. What are you? You are a food. Boom, 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 boom. Triple Phantasmal opponent must be molded. Dude, I was on the play, it's a 2-mana discard, it's not that good. Okay, didn't realise they were playing Grixis. Grixis with basic lands, man. What the fuck? Pearl's got the Plunderer, huh? It's a cool card. I'm a believer. Dude, what the hell? They're playing Scam. Scam card. Wait, what are they targeting with that? Are they just using it fairly, I guess? Okay. It's more impressive that they haven't drawn any blue cards yet. I mean, we've yoinked them a few times. I don't actually think they have any other blue cards than this. Especially with the mana base thing, huh? Dun, 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 dun. People are. I've started playing against Gisa a lot more recently. I'm not a believer yet. What the fuck? Reach! I mean, listen, seems fun. If I draw a land, I can cast this for free, is that what you're telling me? I think that's what you're telling me, right? Local streamer refuses to main deck getaway? I don't know what you want me to tell you. Giving them a crime target? What else am I gonna do? I need the land, right? If I don't play it, they're still just gonna kill the creature I play. I'm still gonna die. At least this way I get to keep the Grenzo and two other things, hopefully. I was gonna say if I draw a land, but this is a case of when. When being literally next turn. Right, chat? After a day in Alchemy now, the getaway is insane. It is insane, yes. It is. Do you know what else is insane, though? Roscoe. Do you know what card has the same colours as Getaway? Roscoe. I can get a Jarsyl after combat, but I was going to say the Jarsyl is chumping, but not necessarily. I can chump with the Jet Collector and block the Magda with the Jarsyl. But it's sorcery speed activation, so it would be dead to a removal if I wait. I'm dead to a removal anyway, actually, if I don't wait, so. Because they get the extra triggers on the Gisa. Is there anything more classic than dying with 2 6-mana cards when you're on 5? I do not want to know the amount of times that's happened to me in my life. Losing to basic, Andy? Again, bro. Everybody on planet Earth would have lost that game because we made 0 decisions. Just draw a card, cast it for the last like 5 turns. Is qualifier draft or sealed? Nah, it is sealed, man. It's sealed. It's sealed. One try as well. One try. Which is, I mean, that's a little spooky, don't you think? I think it's a little spooky. Best of three. It'll be best of three. The actual qualifier weekend event, and it is always best of three. None of the main events are ever best of three. You can get into them by playing best of one. But both the Arena Open Day 2s and the qualifier weekends and stuff like that are always best of three. I'm still mad about the decathlon, man. That was so good, but they only ever did it once. Let's get the go for the throw out of their hand, and then we get to keep our Crucial. Two decathlons? It was only one, was it not? What's my take on a Tesco meal deal? I haven't had one in a while, man. I'll normally just get like a... something from the not sandwich part. You know? A wrap. Little pasta thing, something like that. I'm just not a sandwich guy, man. I'm not a sandwich guy. It's not that I'm not a sandwich guy, I just prefer the other ones, I guess you could say. I wouldn't turn down a sandwich. So I guess I'm kind of making my point wrong, but I wouldn't turn down a sandwich. I would just, if you gave me a selection, I wouldn't pick it. Laughing Master Flinters. I didn't bother sideboarding this match. We should have brought in the Zoyawa's Justice and give it a try, huh? Huh? What the hell, man? Yeah, there's nothing in my deck that they could have stolen that would make this attack good. I'm confused. There's also nothing in their deck that we've seen so far that would make that deck good, that attack good either. Well, The scam... Well, what does the scam card even do, though? Is the scam... Does it give +1/+1? Until end of turn, when it dies, return it tapped. And then add a Wicked Roll token. Okay, so then they get to block, I see. I see, I understand now. What the hell did they steal from me that they're just not casting? It's gotta be Grenzo, right? Everything else they would have used by now. It could be a Phantasmal Extraction, but that's the only other option. Do 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 do. Haste, haste, baby. Boom, 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 boom. I have presented a loop. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to try the Justice. Owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles it into their library. Then that player discovers X, where X is the mana value. So we can use it, if they steal one of our creatures, we can use it as like a straight 2-for-1. And you can also, I guess, use it as like a kind of semi-counter to a removal spell. It's better than nothing, right? So we'll try this here. Because white has Reprieve for the Yoinkers and blue has Mist. But we're obviously not playing those colours. This is the best thing in these colours. Not main deckable like those other ones, sadly, but we'll give it a damn go, won't we? Let's see. God, I love Phantasmal Extraction. What a card. Scamba player? Yep. I mean, Not Dead After All is not so good if you don't have a removal spell, huh? Wow. Is that their first non-basic land we've seen? So we'll play the Lootmonger into the removal. I guess I'll try this first. I play Halfling. I passed the combat. And then hopefully Mr. Crucio gets to live. And Mr. Jasper Flint, who is laughing. Okay, so that's a food token. Noted. Well and truly understood, that is a food token. That's a classic error. Really is. Vault, yeah, they've got the vault. Remember, they've got a lot of Magdas and stuff, right, for treasures. Not absolutely insane, I suppose. Beep, beep, beep. Dude, I didn't realise that was the case. If there's a... If you've heisted a legendary and you've got Halfling, Auto-Tapper won't use the mana by default, so you gotta do it manually. Good to know. Annoying, but good to know, I guess. Alright, dude. No! My laughing Jasper Flinters. Grenzo! 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 Flinties is back, yep. Bro, how many matches have I played today? 6? Like 5 of them have been against fucking viewers, man. Please. Please, guys. Stop. My Magic the Gathering Arena experience. Maybe only your viewers play Alchemy? Dude, we haven't even been... We've been playing... I've just started playing Alchemy. We were playing Timeless. Even in Timeless, it was the same. Grenzo, 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 Grenzo. Opponent would never kill my Halfling here, right? And therefore take me off of the Grenzo. Alright, Beard technology coming through. I'm kind of tempted to block since my Jarsyl's not doing anything anyway, and we're going into the Grenzo. I mean, once Grenzo's in play, the only way that we're going to lose is to, like, them being able to build a big board and go for a big attack. So I guess if we just keep that somewhat under control, it should be fine. Grenzo! Grenzo! The whip! Bro, Frodo actually goes kind of crazy in my deck too, though. We've got legends out the wazoo. Whip is gas, though. Whip. It's just kind of too good, right, against these tokens that they're making to not play it, I think. Grenzo, Grenzo. Cards I own, Pio? Nah, this is my darn hobby, man. Noted creature combo gamer, they'll be up to something. They'll be able to lethal us over the top somehow. They're not do not be fooled by the cards here. This is not an aggro deck. It's some kind of combo. At -8. Absolute legendary gamer, yes. Legendary creatures only, all day, every day. But it's just their darn hobby, man. Get over it. No Grenzo block? What are you talking about, Grenzo block? Maria, huh? Tap an untapped non-token artifact to add green. Okay, I have one of those. Tap 2 untapped non-token artifacts to exile the top card of your library and you may play it this turn. Opponent is cooking, man. Opponent's always cooking. He's a very scary opponent. This fucking thing has equip 5. 5. But I do kinda need to change the target. Ah, it's fine, right? It's fine, it's fine. Let me entertain you. It's fine. It's not fine. We're dead. We're dead, not even to the combo. Monk ass. Uh-oh. Flyers? I can't beat flyers. Yeah, the combo has put my life total to 0, it seems. Which is gonna work. I'm a little shook about this, but bro, JUND sucks, huh? Crucias and Jarsyl are just bad. Don't know what to tell you. First strike ward, lifelink, and haste ward, first strike, lifelink, yes. They could have gave it double strike if they wanted. Do-do-do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I jump. I jumped both. You may ask, why did you block that way? I blocked that way because I know I'm dead. We can't do anything, man. There are no cards in my deck that can turn this game. We are absolutely freaking screwed, mate. And there won't be any cards in their deck either. Stupid Arwen. Arwen's probably the... And like, Alchemy and Historic and stuff, it's probably the card, probably the best card that I play not very often. It's so busted. With her colours and stuff, there's only a small amount of decks you can play it in, sadly, but it is so strong. Last time I used it was in Convoke. It was insane in that. Beep, beep. Helped us do well in some kind of tournament. I can't remember which one though. You play 4 Arwens? Okay, 4's a lot. 4's a lot. Is Arwen in Vintage Cube? I mean, seems gas in a cube game. On and on and on. Yeah. Well, this is why Arwen's good, huh? I've got 75 cards and none of them can kill an Arwen. Seems bad. You just want to leave this match, don't you? I'm just trying to not use any of my emotional strength, because we've got a taxing day ahead of us, man. There are worse things to come, so I'm not gonna get too... I'm not gonna blow my load in an Alchemy Ladder match, no. We have pain and suffering ahead, chat. Let's conserve our energy, okay? Isn't day 2 in about 40 minutes? Yeah, 37 minutes, yeah. Soon. We're just stalling until then, pretty much. I can do it. Burr derp burp burr derp derp derp. Who do I think will win the Premier League? I mean, you got to say City, right? It might not be City, but if you're guessing, any guess except City is just psycho. And we're guessing. I think we're guessing. Good card, instant speed casualties of war. 4 mana, instant speed, man. Not bad. I would do anything for love. Never do that again? What is your problem with my voice? Flail, nice. I respect the flail. Is jealousy? I think so too, yes, I think so too. No first strike on this one, huh? Oh! Arwen me, baby. Go ahead and Arwen me. Good turns, right? Good turns. We found out how to be Arwen? Yes. Simply yoink it and deploy a larger creature. Makes a lot of sense. Why were my Haywire Mite and Pick Your Poison not in the deck? The fuck am I doing? We need draw first as well. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Base that opponents bought art for every card in their jank deck. Bro, we've been playing against this opponent for years now, man. It's all the only deck they play is Legends Creatures decks, so I wouldn't be surprised if they own no other cards. Lamau. Bro, you can Lamau, I'm not kidding. I've played against this person 20 times. I've never played against them playing any deck other than Legends, or some Legends combo, like that kind of thing. That's just what they do, man. And it's absolutely fair. They're always at the top of the ladder, bro. They do something right. I've got big respect for it, man. I do always beat them, though. They cannot defeat me. It's actually not true. I'd say our lifetime results are pretty even. I will say I'll only ever win when I draw Sunfall or Collect Evidence Andy. Do, 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 do. Get in for one. Our JUND deck doesn't have Sunfall, but we do have the cover up at least. It's not nothing. It's a spooky Gavalier, chat. It's a spooky Gavalier. When's the event? 30 minutes. You have time to go to the store? That depends how far away the store is. Do you own a bicycle? Get the damn helmet on. I'll see you in 29 minutes. Helmet question mark? Don't say helmet question mark, man. You don't want to go down this path. You're going to be made to look a fool. So let's just call it quits now, okay? Let's not even start. I'll give you the opportunity to walk away. Were you a bike kid growing up? I've ridden a bicycle before, yes. I've ridden a bicycle off. I don't know. Have I ever told the story on stream of when I rode my bike off the pier? I think I have. Rare Croaky's lore. So I was like 12 in the local like community centre, you know, where all the young lads and ladies would go and play their indoor football, badminton, swimming, that kind of thing, is 20 metres from the harbour. So we were all there, my friends and I were there, we cycled there on our bicycles, we went into the local community centre, we had our day of sporting fun. We left the community centre, got on our bicycles, and decided to cycle the long way around, the long way home, which would involve going along the beach. So we cycle to the beach, we go past the harbour, and we get to the pier. And we're just like, let's cycle up the pier and back down. A completely pointless activity, but when you're 12 years old, you know? It's not actually pointless because it's fun, and fun has a point. So you'd cycle up the pier, and then I see we're kind of in a line, and I'm at the front, and I can feel my friends behind me, like, speeding up to go faster and faster, and again, I'm 12, so I'm like, fuck you guys, you're not faster than me. So I also speed up. The edge of the pier is getting closer and closer, and we're going so fast, and my friends are going so fast that I'm like, I guess we're all going off the edge into the water, huh? This will be funny. So I cycle off the edge, and my bike's like in mid-air, and I'm going down to crash into the water, and I realise there's no water there. The tide is out. It's only massive sharp rocks. There's no water. So I crash into the rocks. One wheel is here. The other wheel is there. My bike is folded around my collarbone. It got crushed and fractured. And I broke my collarbone in 3 different places. It was a good day. Brother, I would do it again. It was fun. And since then, I've developed a hatred for bicycles. I would never. Did your mates help? I'd like to plead the fifth on that one. They're older now, okay? They've changed their ways, I'm assuming. No, they didn't help me. They were pissing themselves laughing. And again, I'd like to reiterate that I was 12, okay? So I'm looking up at them on the top of the pier. It's a 5 to 10 meter drop down to the rocks. Like the drop would be, when the tide is in, the drop is 2 meters, right? So you'd be cycling off the edge 2 meters into the water. It'd be funny. But when the tide is out, it's these huge rocks are like 5-10 meters below the pier. So I'm just looking up at them. They're like hanging over the edge, pissing themselves laughing. None of them helped me. So I had to peel this like bike. I'm fucking 12, dude. I'm hardly even strong enough to hold the bike if I'm fully fit, but I peeled it off with one hand. It's folded off in one hand, and I'm having to walk along these rocks with some injury that I didn't know at the time, but it turned out to be like absolutely, you know, my collarbone was completely fucked. I just about made it along the ropes, and I had to walk all the way back down like adjacent to the pier, all the way back to that community centre to phone my mum. My mum came and picked me up to take me to the hospital, and then like, as soon as I sat in the car and like closed the door with my mum, I was like, burst into tears. I've never cried so much in my life. The pain was excruciating, man. It was fucking agony, bro. But I held the tears until then, though. A good, nice little bit of toxic masculinity. It was a good day. It was a good day. Alright, so what's happening in this game? I've just been yapping. Not a clue, brother. Can't cry in front of the boys. Facts. Were you still friends with the laughers after that? Of course, man. They were 12, bro. Who cares? I did worse things than that when I was 12, man. When I was 12, my friend came up to me in school and asked me for 20 pence for his bus home, and I threw 20 pence into the bin. I went like that in front of his face and threw it into the bin. These boys were just laughing at something that was funny. Interesting. I mean, you did. You're a 12-year-old boy, man. These things happen. These things happen. If you're asking me, do I regret doing that? Yes. Would I do that to my friend when I'm 33? No. But when you're 12, yes. If I lived my life again, I'm sure I'd do it again if I was 12. Wasn't 20p more like £50 back then? Not quite £50, but I imagine, I can't remember exactly what his bus fare would have been, but probably was like 50p or something. He needed another 20. This is why the average lifespan for males is 5 years shorter than females. Bro, everyone's got stories like that, man. I'm sure women do too. Dude, I have no... Has anyone actually been watching this game? Have I played this game remotely reasonably? I literally can't remember a single thing that happened. It's utter autopilot. Rate my autopilot out of 10. I punted like 6 times. That's fair. I cannot remember a single decision I made. I don't really... How does opponent have twice my land count and twice my cards in hand count? That's what I don't get. +3/+1. When it attacks, create 2 spirit creature tokens with flying. If that creature is legendary, create 2 that are tapped and attacking. You're reminded of the story where I robbed a pub? I didn't rob a pub, man! What the fuck are you talking about? Rob a pub? I don't even know what you're referring to with that. Alright, that creature's got double strike, I see. I was a crime lord in my youth. I was not a fucking crime lord. I was pictured. What's the word? What's the word when you're in like the wrong place at the wrong time? Red-handed, not red-handed, because that means I'm actually guilty. It's the opposite of red-handed. What are you talking about? Fucking red-handed. I somehow won. I told you, we don't lose to this guy. Framed? I wasn't framed, because that, again, that implies that someone else is intentionally making me out to be a crime lord in a situation where I wasn't. I was... The situation is, I'm not a crime lord. I was simply pictured at the wrong place at the wrong time to make it look as if I am. But the facts remain, I'm not a crime lord. So unlucky? I think so too, man. I think so too. So unlucky. Framed? It's not framed, man. How many pubs did you rob? 0, dude. 0. It wasn't even a pub. Like, the pub is not even part of the story. I don't know who the fuck said pub in the first place. It's nothing to do with a pub. I was like 13 or something. It was a... Well, it was a row of... A small row of, like, village stores almost. One was a chip shop. One was like a, you know, a convenience store. Bread and milk ass place. What a hairdressers, you know? That kind of thing. And you robbed them? I did not rob them. I did not rob them. Right place at the wrong time? No, it was the wrong place at the wrong time, man. I will say, that picture in that newspaper article is the most badass I've ever looked. I did have that Don Corleone stare going on. I was looking good. I was looking good. Ecuador! Ecuador!